It may surprise you, but I have to confess that I'm not much of a dancer. Yet when I hear the right music, the impulse to dance is right there. You're about to meet a dance company where that impulse to move, to communicate without speaking, is channeled through lots of hard work and practice. Sounds like any dance company? No. These dancers are different in a life-changing way. So sit down and get ready for a show. Company D is taking the stage.
The dance begins. An art form of expressing emotions and ideas. An ancient and ageless way to communicate without saying a word. And today, on this stage, these young artists are using dance to its fullest potential. Their performance is both amazing and special, because these dancers are amazing and special. Every one of them is living with the challenge of Down syndrome.
I'm going to go through the count on this. We'll try this section.
From Memphis, this is Company D. That's D as in dance, and drive, and determination. You could even say that's D as in Darlene, Darlene Winters, the pivot point of this unique dance company.
And it's really been a 32-year journey of my heart and passion for dance. One of my first jobs that I had was in a state residential institution. And I was there as a speech-language pathologist, but with this background in dance, and just due to some programming that we had, I was able to start working, doing some things in movement with some of the residents. Ben, I'd like you up there next to Chad. Okay.
Years later, Darlene's passion for dance and compassion for people led her to develop a one-time only dance routine for graduates of an early intervention program for Down syndrome children. The result was very successful, and no one wanted to stop there.
When we found Company D, and I say we, it was actually a calling. A group of parents had been talking about we should do this, we could do that, but that was a lot of talk. And literally, I was awakened one night from a voice from above that said, "Brenda, you can and you should spearhead this, get it going."
Considering the source, Brenda and other parents followed that advice, and Company D has been going ever since.
They go through a workout like you wouldn't believe. 2 hours twice a week. When we have a performance coming up, Darlene is known to practice them 5-6 hours straight through, and I don't know a whole lot of people that could keep up with them.
And we're gonna reach. No, Kendra, blame us through.
So the rehearsals are like a challenge for us, and we like it.
And Darlene balances her artistic demands with an understanding that her students have struggles that are far from typical.
Let that front arm, I'm looking all around. Good job, Nicole. But the mindset that I have is, if I have to modify, deconstruct, rewind, no problem. If I have to give a direction in a different way so this person will understand it better, I do. That comes natural to me. And they've grown in that ability to respond fast enough and to do what they're supposed to do.
The demands and discipline found in Company D are changing the lives of young people with Down syndrome, changing the life of a passionate dancer like Kelsey Wakely. To use another D word, it's making a difference.
It's a very fulfilling time with Company D, with all the people that they've touched. They then inspire others to strive to meet their goals.
And every time I see her, it's just, she's such a blessing. She is just, I'm sorry. she's just such an inspiration, and she's my angel.
When I am in front of the audience, I feel excited, and I'm not trying to be nervous and stuff. I'm just excited to be there. I like to dance on the stage, see what, like that, trying to get down. They really like it. And sometimes they say, "Whoa, go Kelsey."
It's dance that draws Kelsey and her friends to Company D, but as you might guess, there's more going on here than timing, rhythm, and choreography.
The life skills, because they've had to learn what it means to show up for class, build up their stamina, sustain their focus, support each other, and also that, which is sometimes hard for all of us, you know, taking corrections and feedback and raising it to a higher level.
And I'm feeling good.
With each carefully placed step, Kelsey and the dancers of Company D are changing, maturing, growing more confident in a life that will present them with challenges.
Mostly I look in the mirror and think, yes, I do have confidence.
D is for dream, and the determination of Company D to do just that impacts the parents as well.
I've been involved with Company D for 8 years now, and I still, when I see them perform, I tear up. My heart's about to bust. It's like I am so proud of what these young adults have accomplished. I love to watch the audience because I see every emotion that you could imagine on their faces. I see happiness, I see tears of joy, I see excitement, I see amazement, and that's what makes it all worth it.
Hours of rehearsal, skills are fine-tuned, life lessons are learned, friendships are forged. When the dancers of Company D take the stage, as they have at theaters in places like St. Louis, Atlanta, and New York City, audiences are amazed and transformed.
When an audience has the privilege of seeing Company D, the majority of the people sitting and watching, they suddenly realize that individuals with disabilities actually can do something.
If anybody asks you who I am, just stand up tall, look them in the face and say.
Kelsey has even been asked for her autograph, which was amazing. It was in Atlanta, and they performed, and another young lady came up with Down syndrome and asked her for her autograph and talked about what an inspiration Kelsey was.
Inspired and inspiring. When the young people of Company D use dance to communicate, to face the obstacles of Down syndrome, both they and their audience are affected. And the change goes far beyond the performance.
Our kids are out there changing the world, changing the views of what people think of people with Down syndrome are capable of.
We can all learn something from Kelsey Wakely and her fellow dancers in Company D. Not just how to move with style and grace, but how to live that way as well. Go to our website at creativelicensetv.com to learn more about Company D and our other stories here on Creative License.